Things that men or women can do to prepare for divorce or separation to protect yourself. I was watching a video earlier and I saw something very dangerous that a woman did that is going through domestic violence. I don't like to name or talk about any specific person, but I have been through toxic relationships and different forms of abuse. One thing that I think is a terrible idea to do, and so many people do it, is if you're in a toxic relationship, never whip out your phone like this and try to record the person that's being violent, if it's a woman or a man. Because if they have a serious mental health condition, they're going to hurt you. I don't know why people do that. They'll record domestic violence and then they'll put it on social media for everybody to see. Do you know how much danger that is putting you in if you're going through real domestic violence? You can cause yourself to get sued by the woman or man that you recorded, especially if they did not give you permission to record them. Your kids are going to log on and they're going to wonder why you shared private family stuff on social media. I saw a lady had her daughter record her husband, and it says, it's right here, and it says that the husband got mad at the daughter for recording it, right here. I'm trying to give advice to protect people. It's probably best to never use their name and have their face completely blurred out. If you ever do come out with anything, the only time that I think it is okay to record anything would be if you really are going through a lot of domestic violence and you fear for you and your kids. Then I think it would be okay to maybe hide the phone or hide a camera where that abusive person does not see it. Record what's going on, and you might not have to even use it. Keep it in a hidden place in your bedroom, and if you ever needed to win custody, that would be the only time that you would need something like that. If you need to prove that you actually were abused, maybe help you win custody if you don't want the violent parent to get custody. And I cannot believe when I see people that look like they do have a violent spouse when they go like this to record it. Here's some other things I wrote down to protect yourself if you're trying to get out of a toxic relationship. I do not get child support, and I never have, and I'll tell you why. Because I can reach out to my son's dad if I really need money for clothes or food, and he will give me some. Most guys don't want to pay child support, so the few times that you really do need money, they'll usually willingly give it to you. You're going to risk them fighting for custody if you get child support. That will make it more likely that you'll get to keep custody if you love your kid. It gives you leverage if you don't get child support. They're more agreeable with you on things. Save money and keep it hidden somewhere, a private account, in a container somewhere. Make sure you start saving money if you need to get out of a relationship. Because if you escape domestic violence, then you'll be able to afford to stay somewhere for a while. Make sure you know where there's also rescue shelters that could let you stay there. Make sure you send a copy of any domestic violence videos or pictures to a trustworthy family member or friend so they can keep a copy in case something happens to yours. Make sure you get you or your kids into counseling if you go through domestic violence or narcissistic abuse. A lot of times we date narcissistic people because we had a narcissistic parent. Don't date right away either, because you're going to be rebounding, you're not going to be healed, and you'll be breaking a lot of hearts if you're not healed yet. And you might end up jumping right into another violent relationship. That has happened to me in the past, where I've left one relationship that was violent and I went right into another one. Make sure you keep any evidence in a safe place. Make sure you get everything that happened so they don't think they only saw one side of the story. A lot of times there's reactive abuse where somebody does something and the other person flips out. If they're violent and they would throw items, punch holes in walls, break cupboards or furniture, make sure you get photos of that as well. Keep them in a safe place and give them to your safe person, because then it will show all the rage that you've been dealing with. Please like and follow. I appreciate it.